Hey, I think I finally set it up. So we're gonna give Prokilla a little call. Let me actually have the chat open. Hello,
Hello?
Prokilla. Hello, Dan.
I'm gonna have to turn you up a bit, I think.
Oh, you
Let me-
can't hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's pretty faint. Let me see. Where the hell do I turn you up at? Profile, add note, anything called the invite to server.
So
Um,
if you left click or right click on my profile, you should see like a little sliding bar. You should be able to turn me up.
okay, it just shows
Maybe it's better now.
profile, add note,
It,
add friend
it,
nickname, close DM, invite to server, remove friend block, mute, call Sam.
is it better now?
Yeah, it's a lot better.
It's a lot better now. Okay, what's up? How are you, man?
Ugh. I'm gonna have to. You'll have to forgive, and whoever just have to forgive any kind of background noise because my fiance and my daughter are cooking breakfast or doing whatever they're doing. So
Okay. Okay,
I'm
yeah, I'm
I'm
fine.
trying to
I'm fine.
figure out. Huh? Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, no, I just said I'm fine with the background noise.
Yeah, I need to. I'm trying to figure out how to address all this because I think it might be easier to. Like I told these guys, I want to address them all individually, but also as a whole.
Mm,
So I got to figure out how I'm gonna do this. I basically, like I put on here, I'm gonna have to wing it. I'm not used to. All right,
okay,
like
okay.
I've done the podcast. Huh?
How about I just name a person and you tell me the feelings that come up when you hear that person's name?
Well, it's about that, but it's also okay. Like when the topic was, "What do you think and feel about me?" I
Mhm.
mean, I put on there what here's where you can say what the fuck you want and what the fuck you feel about me. Let loose people and give me what the fuck you got. Fuck feelings. I'm a man, so give me what you got and what's on your mind.
Mhm.
So with that being said, then all of a sudden these guys are just dumping, flipping shit and dumping all sorts of shit on me. I mean, this isn't just.
Yeah, so who's the biggest
I,
trash talker you think? Like who's the guy who you despise the most in this topic?
it's not the fact that, to be honest, man. I mean, hate is a very strong word, and I have used it numerous times. I mean, fucking million times or more in my lifetime.
Mhm.
But I mean, do I actually hate anybody on this game? No, I can't really say that I hate anybody. I dislike some people and some of the things, a lot of the things that a lot of these people have said over
Name
the
him.
years.
Name him. Call him out.
You're talking like, okay, well, these prime example, like me and Scuba.
You and Scuba,
I
okay.
mean, me and Scuba have a very, very long history. And to be honest, it goes years back, 10 plus years back. And I don't even know what, I honestly don't know what the hell started it between me and him. I think it was more, I think in the old GameSpy EA server, which is now Rabora, remake of EA GameSpy. I think it started from my thing on it. I think it started from that.
Mhm.
I think it started all the way from back then in the lobby because I was arguing with people in the lobby. He spoke up on some things. Him and I got into it. I think that's where it truly all started between me and him, if memory serves me correctly.
Mhm.
He might have a he might perceive it a different way, and he might have a different opinion about how it started. But I do believe that that's how it started.
Okay.
Um, there's been a lot of people over the years. I mean, it's just I personally, bro, I don't think that they have a problem with me as a human being so much as my screen name. I think that's what they have a problem with.
Mm.
They don't like the screen name.
So you
That's
think
really
you
what I
think
feel.
Prokilla is a different person than Dan?
Screen name me, dude. We all are, in a way. I mean, think about it, dude. You're an online screen name. If I wanted to come in as Dan Waters, I would come in as Dan Waters.
Yeah.
I come in here as Mass Prokilla, whatever, and it's a screen name, a virtual
So it's a
reality screen
character.
name.
It's a
That's
character
what you
you're
like.
playing.
It's just a character.
It's just a character. Okay.
That's all it is. By the way, are we already live?
Yeah, we're live. We're live. That's why I'm
All right.
asking. You know,
Matter of fact, did you already post a link in the forums and shit for them to go click on?
I
Because
think Pepsi's doing that. I asked him to share it. I think he's doing it. Anyway, let's look at some criticism that people have of this character you're playing.
we'll
One of the
start with matter of fact, if you got the page open, start with Gold Jung
gold
because
drum.
him and yeah, Gold
Yeah,
Jung,
he's
whatever how you
saying by
pronounce it.
reading
Sorry,
this.
Gold.
Yeah, he's saying by reading this, I imagine how you wring my neck like a wet towel when I say something wrong. You just need to relax. I think start smoking weed or something. Makes you chill, and then you realize no one can put a man high down. Can put a high man down. Sorry, I read that wrong. But
He's and he's one of the guys that back in the day, him and I had beef, and the beef was because I was flaming in the lobby. Gold, if I'm wrong, correct me, but I do believe, and if I remember correctly, it is because of that, because I was flaming in the lobby. And to be honest, you jumped on the board as a quote unquote hater
mm,
of me or whatever at that time. You hated my screen name because I was flaming in the lobby and not yada yada yada. And
why do
that's
you flame in the
well,
lobby?
to be honest, man, anymore, honestly, if I get into it in the lobby, it's mainly about people's lag in their shit computers, bro.
Yeah, but
It's not
why
even
stoop
about
so low? Why stoop so low, bro?
because it's fucking frustrating. It's highly frustrating when you come on the game and you pay for uh I don't know whether it be low, medium, or high end PC. You pay for killer internet or whatever, and
Uh
then
huh.
all of a sudden you got one person in the freaking game that's lagging like shit. I mean, I understand people you can or can't afford, you know, good internet. You're not in a good place in the world where you have opportunities of having good internet. But still, it's regardless, it's frustrating.
But
It's
I,
highly
man,
frustrating,
I've had
especially when
times
you're
I play a game. Before I start the game, I see you arguing with some people. After the game's finished, you're still arguing with these people. Why do it for so long?
well, 'cause I guess maybe because I had to have the last say. I mean, sometimes as a man, you don't want to shut up until you have the last word. I mean, I guess, yeah, I'm guilty of it. I'm 100% guilty of it.
Because who
And
cares?
obviously, me, I don't fucking
Okay.
know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm.
But by the way, where is the stream on YouTube at?
It's on my YouTube channel. I can send the link to you.
I don't even know if I have a YouTube channel, bro. I thought I did. Is it just under Mr.
Yeah, but
Call Me
you.
Sam or just Sam?
No, I just Sam. But here, let me send it to you. If
Sam
you look up,
ZH?
no, if you look up Sam, you're never gonna find it. So I'll just send you the link.
Well, where the hell is the freaking link?
It's in our.
Oh,
I sent it
all
to
right.
you.
All right, I got it.
Let me
Hey,
actually.
man, I'm getting older, bro. I'm getting
Yeah,
fucking
you're
older.
getting up there. You're getting up there. No, it's still.
I admit it.
How young are you now?
Fucking how young. Fucking just turned 50 in January, man.
Turned 15 January. Look at that.
And that's a lot of the reason too why, after a certain amount of years of times went by, you know, sometimes you question, is it really me? Is it really me
Mm,
that these people have a problem with? Or is it just because they like talking shit back to me or whatever? I think it's a mixture of all of it. I think it's
mm,
all the years. I mean, things have changed obviously from 10, 15, 20 years ago. Of course they have.
yeah.
And just like the flamers have turned into lobby trolls now. What
Uh-huh.
I call them
Yeah.
Sesame Street thugs and lollipop kids is what I call them.
Yeah, that
But
that goes
that's
well
just,
in. Yeah, go ahead.
huh? No, go ahead. What you were saying.
I was just gonna say that goes well into what Relax is saying. He's saying, and I quote, "I feel you are a lost old guy who wants to have attention. In most cases, you are rude and not nice, and that pisses off even the calmest people in here. So, my advice: stop talking too big, be nice, just play the game, and maybe contribute in a positive. Sorry, let me pull it up actually. In a positive way, more like to ideas, ladder, map, patch, or whatever. Cheers.
Okay, as for him, okay, I feel you're a lost old guy who wants to have attention. We'll start with that, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Are you a lost old guy
No,
who wants
for
attention?
I mean, to be honest, no. I don't have to have attention. It's like it just comes freaking naturally or something. I mean, dude,
Well,
even
of
off
course,
this
it's gonna
game.
come naturally when you make topics like this. What you think I feel about me? It's not really
But no,
natural.
it's no. I mean, to answer his question completely, to answer his whole comment. I mean, you feel I'm a lost old guy. No, I'm not a lost old guy, and who wants to. I mean, not so much wants to have attention. I mean, who doesn't want any kind of attention? I mean, unless you're a hermit
Mm,
and you're just hiding in your little cave throughout your whole life or your mom's basement. I
mhm.
mean,
Live good.
everybody wants attention of some kind. Everybody wants to feel human. I mean, humans crave attention. That's a proven fact, and
Fact.
that is the truth. I mean, all humans crave attention of some kind.
Yeah.
And is it? I'm more just like I used to be the class. I used to be the class nerd when I was a freaking an adolescent, man. I was a class nerd, legit nerd. I
So
mean,
you didn't
think
get
about
any
it. Back in the
attention.
70s.
None of
Well,
the
think
girls
about it.
paid
Back in the
attention to
70s.
you.
Well, back in the 70s and 80s, of course, everybody was a fucking nerd, dude. You had bell bottom jeans and every fucking thing else.
Mm,
I mean, had the freaking pocket protectors, all that other bullshit. But I mean, yeah, I was a class nerd. But then I became the class clown
you became the class
and just
clown.
joking around, fucking off in class, pardon my language on YouTube, screwing off in class, just being a center of attention, joking, pissing a teacher off, etc.
Mhm,
Yeah, I mean, over the years, yeah, I admit it. I'm a freaking clown sometimes. I act like a clown. I joke around. I guess it's to grab attention or whatnot. But
mm,
it's because I try to make light of things sometimes. It's not because, oh my God, he's got all these fucking horrible real life issues. He's just this overall bad dude.
mm,
It's not anything like that. I mean, yeah, I have real life issues like everybody else. Right now I have a lot of health concerns and some health issues going on that it's real serious shit. And it's
mm.
serious shit to me because I've never had to deal with it before.
Yeah,
Up
yeah.
until the older you get, your body starts changing, you start falling apart. You, I don't know, just things happen in your life, man, and it kind of changes the person who you are. Not that I wanted it to change me into being a prick to people. I don't
Mhm.
try to be a prick to people, but I like the
It just
people in
comes
this game is
naturally.
from it. No, it's not that, man. It's just like people push you into a corner, and just like on this game, okay, like in real life, like if me and you were on the streets and shit, and we had a couple people walk up to us, just trolling us, as you guys call it nowadays, trolling us, intentionally just picking and prodding and trying to piss us off.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna back me into a corner.
the difference is in
I
real
mean,
life, you can just not really walk away as easily, but, on the computer screen,
oh, you can walk away. Anybody, man, anybody can walk away.
yeah, but just
But
don't
the
stoop
thing of it
so
is,
low.
I wouldn't walk away, and
Why
normally it
not?
doesn't happen to
What
me on the
what's
streets.
Yeah, but what's the point? What's the point of reacting on internet trolls?
Well, on the internet, we're talking real life as opposed to internet. But now the internet, it gets kind of hard to walk, quote unquote, not literally walk away, but just to turn a blind eye to it for the internet's sake situation.
Well, it's
Yeah,
hard, but you gotta
sometimes,
try.
but sometimes it is hard to turn a blind eye to it, especially when someone goes so hurtful to bring your actual family into it, bro. That's where I have a huge problem. I mean, a very huge problem because it just makes me wonder. It's like, are you really just that much of a piece of shit in your life that you need to do something like that? I mean, or you just, is it because if you think this is funny, No, you're sadly mistaken. It's nowhere near funny. And me personally, and it's like people go crazy on the internet, for example. They do. They say and do whatever on the internet because they hide behind their computers. Okay,
Mm.
I get that part of it because you think you're untouchable.
Yeah, anyone specific you
But
want to call out?
no, not regarding that. No, this is just an overall thing with people that
Mm.
like to say things about, try to attack somebody and hurt them that way. I mean,
Yeah, but
yeah, to be
I've only
honestly,
seen one person call out your family. To be fair.
well, we're not even gonna. I don't even want to bring that man's name up. I'm not gonna leave any. I'm not gonna put any names
Mm.
out there like that
Yeah, it's a
because
shame
that
because that was actually one of the questions I got from the chat. One of my good pals, Bob Cousy, he asked, "Fuck, marry, kill, Cheeks, Cyrus D, and Rafe. So who would you want to fuck?
actually,
Who would you want to marry? And who would you want to kill?"
wait a minute, what?
That
Cyrus
it's
D. Wait, go back on that question again.
okay. So who would you want to fuck? Who would you want to marry? And who would you want to kill out of Cheeks, Cyrus D, and Rafe?
Neither, none, because I'm not gay.
You wouldn't want to kill anyone?
No, you're
I
definitely not gay. Honestly, dude, I don't want to kill anybody. Maybe rock
I've
somebody in their
I've heard
jaw.
I've heard you say
To be
otherwise to
honest,
Cheeks.
dude, when you get pissed off, you say a lot of shit. Anybody, I don't give a fuck. No one sits there and
True.
just thinks out thoroughly when they're highly pissed off about what they're going to say and how they're going to say it because all they're worried about is, motherfucker, I'm going to try to hurt you any way I can. I
Mm.
mean, okay, like, we're going to say Cheeks because I don't even care about his real name and his last name and shit. I don't give a fuck. But
Okay.
Cheeks, no, he went way too far doing what he did.
You've said
Now,
multiple times that you're going to
Rafe,
him. Is
yeah,
that still happening? Is
and
that still happening?
as soon as to be honest with you, and
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't even about them because none of them even commented on this whole section to begin with. But I'll go ahead and say it because it happened on Discord. Yeah, they
Mhm.
said some shit about my fucking kids and shit. And not you damn right I did. I said I'm gonna fucking rock him when I see him.
Mm. But
And
are you
yeah, if
still
I do see
flying out
him,
to him? That's the question.
I am going on. We are going on vacation later this summer. Fucking right, I am, and I'm gonna find out. To be honest with you, I don't even want to say shit on the internet about it because it can get me in trouble,
Mm.
legit trouble.
I
And
think you
I'm just
can
gonna
probably
say
get in more trouble
if the
IRL, but
opportunity yes, it will, dude. It's terroristic threats.
yeah.
Fucking the thing of it is, man, it's like I said. A lot of people say shit on the internet, whether they say or whether they mean it or don't mean it, or just trying to piss somebody off. But that type of shit to me is just fucking wrong.
Mhm.
And to be honest with you, I'd have every cop in the fucking United States on my side after they read that shit or even heard him say that shit. If I was to
Mm.
thump that dude. But if the opportunity came about, I
Yeah.
honestly don't know what I would do.
You don't know what
I have to be truthful with you. I don't know how I approach it. I don't know if I just walk up to him and just bust his jaw. I don't know, man.
yeah. Because
I really don't know because it's not the problem isn't sitting in front of my face.
mm.
But I just want to move on from this dude, man, because
Well, there's one
honest
more
to
thing that
God,
he did that I would like you to give your input on. I'll pull it up here on the stream as well. I'll actually share my screen for you. He prank called you, and I would like to give your feedback on
bro, that
what you thought.
bullshit was a prank call. I already knew that was him.
Yeah, but
You could tell,
let me
those
play the clip
look
for the people who haven't seen it.
those fucking prank calls. That shit you can tell right off the bat it's automated, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello?
I was just going with it, man. I was like, hell with it.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, let me quickly play it for the stream.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yo, dog, I'm calling about the note. The note you left in my car.
What the fuck, man? You know what, dude? You
Well,
one of these
somebody hit my
motherfuckers?
car, left a note with this number on.
Nah, ain't nobody hit your motherfucking car.
Are you calling me a liar?
Man, yeah, I am calling you a liar, bitch. Don't call my phone again, pussy.
Listen, dog, I just got out of
Hey,
prison a couple weeks ago.
dog,
Don't
you
make me
want to
come
act
find
stupid?
you.
Man, let me tell you right now, bitch. You ain't nothing.
Who's your insurance company?
Hey, bitch, you got the wrong number.
You better give me my money for messing up my
Hey,
caddy.
nigga, you got the wrong number, nigga.
Don't make me send my homeboys after you.
No, don't make me say my motherfucking number. Nigga, you
If
ain't
that's how
shit.
you want to
Shut the-
play it, then
Hey,
fine.
bitch, shut
We're
the
going to have
bitch,
some
shut the
issues.
fuck up. Goodbye, bitch.
Doesn't really seem like you understood it was a prank call, to be fair.
No, actually, at first I thought it was one of the fucking GZM guys coming on here just talking shit. Until I figured it out that I thought it was maybe Cheeks doing the voiceover.
Mm,
But then, nah, I realized after a bit that it was just bullshit.
okay.
It was some fake ass shit because I mean, my sister did that shit to me a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
No, at first, no. Like I told you, at first I didn't. But hold on, man. Let me get this thing off the stream.
Yeah,
Hold on a
let me
sec.
stop streaming on Discord.
All right. Anyhow, my sister did that to me like I don't know, like fucking 4 years ago. She calls me. It says something. It was something. One of them voice automated things. Something about fucking stealing her newspaper or some shit. I thought
Mm,
it was legit at first, dude, because I never heard of such a thing until like I said 4 or 5 years ago or something like that. And I didn't know that it was just all bogus.
mm-hmm.
And I thought it was legit somebody just calling talking shit. So fuck, I was like, hell, you're gonna talk shit. I'm gonna talk a little shit too. And then my sister gets a hold of me on fucking Facebook, and then she fucking also called me. And she's like, "Do
Yeah.
you realize I fucking got you good?" And I'm like, "What the fuck you talking about?" She's
Oh, and then
like,
she sent the link, huh?
"No, she didn't even send a link." She's like, "You got my newspaper?" I'm like, "Oh, you bitch."
Okay,
Fucking
like that. Okay.
yeah. So she got me good. I have to admit, she got me damn good.
Yeah. There's a guy in the chat called Ben D. I have no idea who he is, but he's asking some weird questions. Would you like me to
Like
entertain them
what?
for you? He's asking if
Go
it
ahead,
was
because
okay.
I'm not even seeing where it shows that whoever's commenting on your chat. To be honest with you,
He's asking if it was revealed your wife turned out to be your cousin. What would you do?
what's up with the fucking whack ass questions? Is what I'm about to. I'm saying that right
It's
off the
just
bat.
Bob and Ben. Can't blame him.
He's asking what now? If my wife
He's
was my
asking
cousin,
specifically if it was revealed your wife turned out to be your cousin. What would you do?
why does that seem like that dude's portraying me as to be a fucking redneck or something? That's something you would ask I guess,
Yeah,
country bumpkin.
yeah. That's a little bit of a
I
weird
mean,
question, Ben.
yeah. I admit I'm a fucking redneck. Fuck yeah, and I'm proud of it. I was raised in the
Yeah,
country,
fuck yeah.
raised on a small farm. So what of it?
Yeah, all I'm
We're
saying. All I'm saying.
hard working motherfuckers, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, I'm proud to be a redneck. Call me fucking white boy, redneck, whatever.
Yeah.
Just don't call me fucking late.
Mm.
But no, they can say what they want about me, bro. I mean, ask legit questions, bro, about the community thing. I mean, it's not. I'm
Yeah.
referring to this dude because that to me that's just some fucking whack ass bullshit.
Yeah, I almost banned him there.
It's all right. He can ask what he wants,
All right. All
but
right.
it's just I just assume we keep it on the topic of the community because what this whole fucking thing is about from 20 years ago until now. All right,
Mm-hmm.
they the whole situation with the flaming in the lobby, shit like that. Yeah, there has been times that I came on this game, had a bad day at work. I don't know, just got into it with the old lady or something, or someone pissed me off or whatever, just had a bad day. Yeah, you come on the game. This game people use to unwind. They also use this game to vent their frustrations, etc. Yes, I'm a fucking human, bro. I'm not above human. I have done all that. Yes, I've been pissed off before. Came home from a bad day at work. Had a fucking argument with the old lady. Kids fucking pissed me off or something. And I came on the game and I ended up getting into it with somebody, just being a fucking prick to them, just venting my frustration out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have done it. I'm pretty sure that almost every single player on this fucking game has done that a time or two. I am guilty of it. I am only human.
Okay.
I mean, I've
There's
done it. I
there's
admit it.
Apex in game replays. He's saying as a joke, saying stupid prokilla, bias, no money expert, map hacker noob. Just kidding. I don't mind you. In the end, you are a good guy. You've never been not nice to me, so I respect you. What do you think of Apex?
Apex, man, I do believe that he has talked to me in your guys' GZM group channel
No,
before.
he doesn't
About,
talk like that. He doesn't usually put up his mic, but he just likes to DM.
but he's been on there before, right? I mean, I swear to God, I spoke to that dude. Maybe
He
I'm wrong,
doesn't talk.
but
All he does is he just he listens in on the conversation.
yeah. So basically, I mean, after hearing the conversations that I've had with you guys on your guys' GZM channel, um, he obviously sees where I'm coming from, and you know, it's easier to understand where someone is coming from actually even just speaking to them voice to voice
Mm,
than sitting here typing it out, because I've said it a gazillion times. You do not know where somebody's coming from by simply typing. Typing does not have feelings of any sort. What
mm,
am I supposed to do? Throw some emojis at the end? Happy face,
yeah.
sad face, fucking frown, fucking question mark. I mean, dude, I don't roll like that. I would rather talk to somebody voice to voice or face to face, to where, you know, that way I can understand where they're coming from and they can understand where I'm coming from.
Okay.
Because, and like everybody that, except for a couple people, but everyone that I used to argue with, for the most part, a lot of people I used to argue with from start to finish, from CCG to ZH. Okay, they got on Skype at that time. They got on TeamSpeak.
Mm,
We spoke, and a good majority of them, I would say about 98% of them at least, I had been friends with to this day, all these years later, because it was that simple. The texting shit is, to me, is like a language barrier or whatever. You can't understand where someone's coming from, especially, and they make a big deal out of me saying this word, foreigner. I
mm,
don't use that word foreigner as a racist fucking slander. Foreigner to me is as someone who doesn't understand, like we Americans for one. Okay, like the British have the UK guys have their way of talking and saying and doing things and the meanings to it, why us Americans have ours.
yeah.
And ultimately, it's all the same thing, but it's foreign to me. It
Mm,
doesn't mean that I'm attacking your nationality or whatever. It doesn't mean anything like that. And but people like to misconstrue it and then sit there, oh, every American's this and this, all Americans are racist. Fucking all Americans are just pieces of shit. They all fuck their daughters and their mother-in-laws, and it's just fucking, that's racial bullshit.
mm,
That's racist.
okay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but it's
you
what.
said it's hard to understand where somebody's coming from if it's over text, but Scuba here has a pretty detailed like note about what he thinks about you. I'm gonna read it out loud. He says, "I would say you are one of the worst personalities to ever play Zero Hour. The fact that even now at your age and years in the game, that you still are such an abhorrent abuse towards even completely unknown players and new people is really bad. You have a real
Well,
problem with your aggression. You cannot take any sort of criticism, even if it's constructive, and you post many lies on the forums. Most people are much nicer on voice chat than in the forums where you when you speak to them, even Fargo. However, you still remain a terrible attitude. The recordings of you flaming towards younger members of the community and your racist remarks are disgusting. You have a completely inaccurate opinion of yourself as a player and a person in this community, which I think should really take a step back to understand, or you should really take a step back and understand. I don't think I've ever seen a full week pass that you were able to not post disrespectful comments, use or worse against multiple community members. I'm sure your response to me here will be same sort of tone as usual, and then just a lot of extra stuff. How would you uh, how would you react to that?
well, coming from Scuba, like I said, we have a lot of history. Coming from Scuba, he's got some valid points, but his okay. I would say you're one's personality to play over the age. Personality was okay. Personality, as in reputation wise on the fucking game. Yes, over the years or since CCG, the reputation has been flamer, blah 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 blah. That I admit, because a lot of times back, I mean, most of the time back then, a lot of us would just get into utter flame wars in CCG lobby, which that is 100% fact. We'd all talk shit, but things were different back then as they are to now. None of the that I remember, none of the shit about killing people's families and fucking raping people's kids and decapitating them and shit like that. Nothing was said like that back then. And nowadays, people go straight on attack mode with shit like that, and it's wrong. And yes, even though it's the internet, blah blah blah, disregard it. But it's kind of hard to turn a blind eye and turn a cheek to that when this shit's being said, and it's just like, what the fuck is going on in that person's mind to even say anything like that? You really have that many fucking mental issues to where you have to say something about that about somebody's family, bro? And if you got a problem with me, keep it with me. Don't bring my family into it because I never brought yours into it. So that's the mindset I have on that shit. But so it's saying that he's saying that the fact that even now at my age and years into this game that I still make such abhorrent abuse towards and completely unknown players and new people is really bad. Okay, he needs to step back and check himself on that shit. This man here, and I'm gonna say it, Scuba Adam, it's not to attack you as a human being, but you do have some narcissistic tendencies on this game. You have treated people like utter trash throughout your years on these forums, and we can go back from the time that I first met you, and then from the time that I ever joined Game Replays and have ever read anything that I've read about you, whether it be joking or not. You have attacked fucking members of the community. You have talked shit to them. You do look at yourself as the best expert in the game was half the time. All the shit that I've read here and there over the years, and I sure as hell didn't need glasses to read that. You have done a lot of things and said a lot of things to people, like telling them to get cancer. You told them you wish they would die. How are you any different than what I have said to people? That's not any different. But I don't tell people to go get cancer and die.
Yeah.
That is where the difference is between me and you. I might say I'm going to come beat your fucking ass and shit, but I've never told somebody to go get cancer and just go fucking die.
Okay.
And go kill themselves. I mean, and you talk about me with my aggression. You might, there's no way you can tell me that your trolling is what I mean, for the shit that you have said about people over the past and shit like that, you can't tell me that's called trolling. That's not called trolling, pal. Honest to God. That's you being you. That is you being legit Adam. And I ain't going to say your last name.
Yeah. So,
but
about
let me finish about him
Okay,
though.
okay,
Hold on, Sam. I want to say something about him. I mean, and he said something in the forums the other day that I never knew, and it did catch me a little bit off guard. He said that he don't hate me. Okay, I've always had this impression that him and I have hated each other since day one. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go on a limb, and I'm just gonna tell you flat out, Adam, I don't hate you either. I dislike some of the things that you say to me. I dislike some of the things that I see in the fucking forums, how you talk to people. And I've always been one to, if I see somebody talking shit to another person, and if I see that or feel that they are right, I will jump to their side. I will jump to their aid. I don't know, dude. It's just like, that's just a part of me that's how I am on the streets. If I see someone just utterly picking on somebody, fucking with them, antagonizing them, whatever you want to do, yeah, I'm going to jump to their aid as like a quote unquote big brother type deal because I don't feel it's right. But as for Scuba saying that he doesn't hate me, I don't hate him either. I just dislike some of the things that he has said in the past. He assumes, just like, not just him, most of these people that we're going to talk about assume, quote unquote, the word assume that I am this, I am that. Oh, I have all a million fucking mental disabilities. I got fucking missing arms and legs and whatever. I mean, My head just wrong. I belong in an insane asylum, dude. None of these people know me personally. Yeah,
Mm.
I can be crazy. I can be whatever you want me to be. I can be one of the most passionate people in the world. I can be one of the most aggressive. But I just don't put up with people's shit. I don't give shit that I can't take. And I don't have any problem with him as a human being.
Yeah. So
I just have
you
a
guys would
problem.
still get
I maybe
along.
it's,
You guys would still get
I mean,
along
us,
on like a USA LAN. How's that going? The USA LAN.
bro. What do you mean? I don't even know what's going on with that shit yet, dude. I mean, dude, we're in the
Weren't you
dead
hosting
middle of
it?
winter here.
Weren't you
I mean,
hosting it though?
I don't know who the hell is going to do it. I said I wanted to do it,
Mm.
but I don't know what the hell is going on. For one, like
Yeah.
I said, it's dead middle of winter.
I
That's the
don't know
last
what's
thing on
going
my
on in
mind
the
right.
community either. Like, when the hell will bar mitzvah be banned? Right? That's the
Bar
question I
mitzvah,
got from.
fucking. I
That's a question I got from
you,
Firearm. When will bar mitzvah be banned?
oh god, why are we jumping? One thing though, I'm going to ask the entire whoever's on here. Why do we keep jumping all over? Why can't we just stick with one topic and then move on to the other
Because
instead
this
of
is an
just
Ask
jumping
Pro
all
Killer
over the
Anything
place?
chat. This is an Ask Pro Killer Anything
Yes,
stream.
it is, but
We
I
gotta.
wanted to address I
But
wanted to address what these people,
if we
but I
want to
wanted to
address
address what these
everything,
people said. But
but yeah,
Sam, I
but
wanted
listen,
to address what.
listen. If we want to address everything, we'll be here as deeply as you have. We'll be here till tomorrow. We need to be quick. We need to
No, we will not
jump
be here
topic.
till tomorrow because I ain't got that kind of time today to be doing all
That's
that.
why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying. We gotta ask the important question.
Well, these are important things. I mean, each person, I said I would address them individually and as a whole. I'm not
Yeah.
going to go on harping about Scuba for the next hour, but
And
he's
with
just the same
scuba,
as a lot of other people.
with what you just said about scuba, it also applies to people like Mr. X and stuff, right?
Mr. X is you talking about Mr. X, right?
I'm talking about anyone. I'm talking about everyone who had comments about you in the game replay topic.
That's
You,
why I'm trying to address these people, man.
mm-hmm.
I want to address these people. Try to at least address them individually and as a whole. Then
Yeah,
I guess a mixture of it as well,
yeah,
because
yeah.
like you got people and they sit there and they want to make up all this. They want to try to dig up dirt on me.
Mm-hmm.
They want to say that I'm this and I'm that, but yet they are hypocrites. A lot of them
Yeah.
because it's do as I say, not as I do. But yet you're doing the same damn thing that you're telling me that I shouldn't or should not be doing or should be doing. But yet you're doing the exact same thing or the opposite. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't. That's hypocrisy, dude. And then you got one person that wants to jump on me. Okay, so we're busy spitting and spatting back and forth at each other. Then all of a sudden, here comes his buddy. And here comes
Mm-hmm.
another one of his buddies just to jump on the wagon train. A flame prokilla, flame this, flame that, flame
Yeah.
Dan.
Yeah.
Fucking just because, and everybody's saying, oh, Dan's wrong, Dan's wrong. Okay, even when I'm right, then I'm wrong? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all.
Mm.
And like you got Exile on here. Exile has been pretty much, I don't know, I feel like he's wrong sometimes, but a lot of times, he's got some good wisdom to share with people.
He's got some good wisdom.
And some of his words make sense. Now we got Elberon Donald, whatever. I just call him Elbernado. He he says a lot of the shit that I do is very childish. Man, it's all in fun for the most part.
Mm.
When I'm sitting there clowning in the lobby or we're arguing about some dumb shit and I don't even want to get into what the hell we argue about. We argue about everything. A lot of us do.
Yeah.
But a lot of it's just clowning around. How is that childish? So I'm 50 years old. I'm supposed to act like a fucking 90-year-old man? I mean,
Mm.
come on, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody uses this game to escape reality.
And there's a way he
That's
became the
what,
most famous at age player.
huh?
I mean, there has to be like a way you became the famous age player, the most famous, and you've done that. You've put in the work. You've talked the talk. You've walked the walk. Can I like know a little bit more about what it took to become the most famous age player? Like, do you think it was luck, or you think it was just your skill and the no money?
The famous. Wait a minute, I'm lost, bro.
You've said
Fucking famous
that
what?
you were the most famous ZH player in the topic.
I said I was a famous fucking well-known name
Yeah.
because I am.
So
That's
give me
not
a little
being
bit
that's
more
not being a
insight.
narcissist.
Yeah, give me a
But
little bit
that's
more
not being a
insight about that.
narcissist, dude. It was, to be honest, it was the fucking flaming shit, bro, from the start till fucking now. I mean,
Mm,
it's that's what made it famous. And you can go back on these forums to way back years ago.
yeah.
My name's always been mentioned. I
Mm.
guess you want to. I can even go on a limb and say household name
Household
to
name,
the
most famous
community.
name.
Yeah, basically, it's not because I wanted to be. It just ended up being that way.
Yeah.
It's not because I'm being a narcissist or self-absorbed fucking conceited individual. It's not any of that. It's just the truth. A lot of people fucking know me. A lot of people know me. And then you got people on here saying, "Oh, ain't nobody know you, dude," or nobody will miss you. First of all, I don't care who misses me and who doesn't. All these people that I've had any interaction with ever from CCG till ZH, it's fucking just, dude, it's camaraderie. I've built friendships with most of these people.
Mm,
I've also made a lot of haters, and I've also met a lot of haters, that eventually became very good friends with, on and off
mhm,
Facebook, off the game, etc. So yeah, when I sit there and say like, and yeah, I talk a lot of shit like everybody else does on here. Like, oh yeah, I'm the best. Yeah, at one time I was the best no money player. Now, yeah, right. I got beat by you because
mm,
I hardly play the maps anymore, dude. I
yeah,
don't. I just not my thing anymore. I'm more into 3v3 DEFCONs now because that's what trips my trigger. I like playing 3v3 DEFCON, fucking all platforms of it. 3v3 no rush 10 pro rules, fucking 3v3 pro rules, free for all, and 3v3 no rules.
mm,
It's just what trips my trigger, dude. I'm not even on this game, especially at the moment, thinking, oh, I'm this high and mighty God. I'm this
yeah,
gaming God. No, I'm not.
yeah.
I'm just a fucking player like everybody
You're
else.
just a player.
I'm just a very, very, very well known player. But it's just anymore. I don't even try. Yeah, I'll try to play a little bit competitively in these 3v3s, try to be good and shit. Most part, dude, I just kick back and enjoy the game for what it is. It's a video game. I
Mhm,
don't like XCal and them. That's cool, man. They're up on their high pedestal up here. They are legit badass at the game. They strive to be the best or try to want to be the best or whatever. That's on them. Cool. That's their prerogative, man. And that's if that's what they want to do. Especially Excal is winning everybody's money from them, and I don't see this man fucking failing anytime soon. I don't see
mm.
anybody taking that man down. You might as well start signing all your paychecks over to him every week or every bi-weekly or every month
Yeah, because
because
he's a
y'all
badass
ain't gonna beat
motherfucker.
him.
He's a smart
He is
player.
a badass
And talking
motherfucker.
about smart players, a lot of people this is a question from the chat. A lot of people have been saying that you're like low IQ, and I would like for you to negate those things. I have an IQ test up here. Would you like to do them
I'm
together?
not getting through. I'm not playing any of that garbage. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that shit.
No?
I ain't gonna do it. I don't give a fuck what someone's IQ is. What does someone's IQ have to do with this video game? Absolutely nothing.
Okay, I'm sorry, Salvatore the Muckney. He asked
No,
if we could do.
you're fine.
All right, all right.
I'm just not gonna play this fucking childish schoolroom bullshit with people, bro. I'm just not. It doesn't because
It would
I'm
shut up the
scared to
haters
do
though.
it
It would
or
shut them up.
somebody's gonna be smarter than me. I don't give a fuck who's smarter than me. I own
Mm,
and operate my own fucking business. Do most of them? Absolutely not. I guarantee you. So I'm not gonna sit here and say who's smarter. I don't care who's smarter. This is a video game. This isn't an IQ test. This isn't schoolroom. This isn't the class.
mm,
I mean, fuck, man. I mean, to me, that's kind of irrelevant to this whole situation.
okay.
Just because I commented and I commented like not just an American, in which I don't give a fuck where I come from. I
Mm,
comment as a real human being. A real human being, I comment what comes out of my brain to my mouth.
Yeah.
And not every bit of it's been appropriate in my life. I'm just as guilty of sin as anybody else. But when you got someone, that's wants to sit there and fucking attack you and look for every fault that you have or they think you have, but yet need to look in the fucking mirror and check themselves
Mm.
because you want to jump on board and talk shit about me.
Yeah. So
Look in the
it's
fucking mirror
ridiculous.
and point out what you've done wrong in your life.
Yeah, it's ridiculous that like Rising called you stupid because it has nothing to do with you, right?
Rising, me and him said that dude has no real reason to fucking hate me nor even like me because he doesn't know me. He just jumps ship like a lot of these other people do and jumps ship to bash on me when he doesn't even fucking know me. I mean, get to know someone before you talk shit. I mean, if you know me personally and you disagree with what I say, don't bring it out into public and to everybody else's attention. Bring it to my attention and we can discuss it like men, like human beings. That's what real human beings do. They don't just go on a gaming forum and start bashing someone saying, "Oh, you have a low IQ. You're fucking stupid. You're retarded. Your whole family's retarded." Man, get the fuck real.
Yeah.
I mean, so straight up, get real, man. Look in the fucking mirror. Look at your goddamn self. Maybe the one that you hate is the person that you're seeing in the fucking mirror, and you're just projecting it on everybody else because you have a sad, pathetic life.
Mm.
And I got news. That ain't my fucking fault nor my problem.
But didn't you just get mad at people assuming stuff about your life? But why are you assuming that he has a pathetic life?
Am I assuming is what?
He has a pathetic life.
I'm not saying just. I'm saying overall. If anybody wants to
Oh.
attack somebody like that and just act like something like that, I mean, just like people are probably thinking right now, "Oh my god, this dude's fucking crazy. He's aggressive." No, I'm being realistic. I'm being real. I'm stressing the word. I'm being real. I'm being
Real.
straight up 100% honest.
Yeah.
That's a lot. A lot of people these days can't even be honest from the time they get up to the time they go to bed. They always got to fucking project bullshit. They always got to lie about something. They always got to assume the wrong thing, assume the worst. That's not me.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't understand people for the most part in a lot of ways, man. I mean, they can attack me all they want. For the most part, I think it's funny as hell because they project that I'm this and I'm that, but they don't know the real me. The person you're speaking to right here and now, this is the real me.
This is the real you.
It is the real me. That's how I roll. And it's just like people can't seem to understand this over the years. I roll on this game as I do in everyday life. I have said it, I swear to God, 50,000 fucking times in 20 years. I roll on this game how I do in real life, a real motherfucker, a real person. And I'm never going to change that. Never. Till the day I die. I'm going to go to my grave trying to be a real motherfucker. So that's just me. If you don't like it, you don't have to like it.
Yeah.
You don't like me, then bite me. Fucking
bite.
If you don't like me, just move on, bro.
It's almost
don't
like
associate with me.
Yeah, it's almost like you have schizophrenia. The way you're the realest in the room. I mean, it's
That
crazy.
ain't schizophrenia, bro. That is not schizophrenia.
Nah. Okay.
That is not fucking. Oh my god, bro.
I have oh wait, there's a really good question here from Salvatore da Magni again, some Italian name. He's saying, since you turned 50 years old, Game Replays is currently, and this is not a joke, hosting a bingo tournament. Would you be interested in joining the bingo tournament?
Hey, I'm not opposed to fucking saying that bingo tournament.
You want to join the bingo tournament?
Honestly, man, I don't have for the whole thing, man. I don't have time to join these tournaments and shit or even commit to them. I just come on here anymore, bro. I spam games, I get off. I spam games, I get off. Either that or I go idle in the lobby, go away from PC for fucking hours, whatever at a time. Yeah. I really don't have time to commit to what they do on there. Not bashing what they do. That's cool, man. Fucking it causes a lot of activity in the fucking game by all these tournaments and shit. That's cool. Do I agree with the money part of it? No.
What do you not agree about it?
Like the betting part. To me, that's people do what they want. You
Yeah,
know,
but
that's your
that's
paycheck,
not
whatever.
nobody bets in tournaments. People
I'm
sponsor
talking about
tournaments.
betting and tournaments both.
Yeah, but what's
Like you
wrong with
got
tournaments then?
no, but there was tournaments throughout throughout CCGs back then. It was like you're playing for a prize of a video game back then or something or other,
Yeah,
and it just
now we play for the prize money, but that's people who mave made the
well,
conscious
yeah. I mean,
decision
if
to
somebody,
sponsor it.
it, but if somebody, I don't know, like one of the I can't even get their name off the tip of my tongue right now. Fucking the people that donate for the fucking end prize or whatever. That's all good if they want to do that. If that's what they want to spend their money on, but by all means, go ahead. That's your choice in life. You want to spend part of your paycheck or savings or whatever and host attorney and give prize money or whatever. That's on you. All good.
Mhm.
That's your choice in life to do, man.
Yeah.
I don't knock that. But
So
as for betting on a video game, dude,
yeah.
there's a lot of variables that can happen when you do shit like that. Your PC can crash, your internet could crash. All of a sudden, your screen goes black. Freaking anything can happen. Glitch in the game. Anything can happen, and I personally think that it's pretty asinine to even fucking bet on a video game. You have better luck in a casino
Mm,
than fucking in a damn video game.
yeah.
But I mean, you're better off. I mean, hell, you have better luck playing dominoes on the streets or fucking what is it? Fucking jumping jacks or whatever the hell they do for betting on
Jumping
the
jack.
street.
Yeah.
Domino dice and shit. You're
Yeah.
better off doing. I mean, you have better luck doing that and winning something than sitting there betting on a video game because there's just too many variables that can happen.
Mm,
But that's their choice, man. I can't tell nobody what the fuck they should and shouldn't do. That's their choice.
yeah, but
And if they want to
sometimes you're
waste their
just
money and
yeah.
well, like
Sometimes you're just
Fargo,
unlucky and you can't play like you've had with nickname. You just couldn't play.
why are you making points of nickname, man? Fucking, I don't care
Nickname is
about
in the
my
chat as
matches.
well.
We didn't bet money.
No, you didn't bet money, but I'm just saying like things can happen.
But honestly, you're jumping all over. Hey, I think I could beat you, and you think you could beat me, and he ended up beating me. I just came back, just freaking came back within what 3 or 4, 5
Oh wait, you
days,
guys actually ended
and
up
we played
playing?
or something, huh?
You guys actually ended up playing?
Yes, we did, and he
Oh,
won.
oh, I never knew that. I never knew that.
Yep.
Oh yeah. My bad. My bad.
Yeah, he won. So I mean, all kudos
Yeah.
to him, props to him. I was off for fucking what 2 years, and he
Mm.
was playing somewhat, I guess, consistently or something, or off and
Mhm.
on. Obviously more than I was. Can he beat me right now? I don't know. I legit don't know. Maybe
Would you
because
be
like I
interested
said
to find
before to
out?
people, I'm not a 1v1 player. I'm a
Mm.
3v3 player. I haven't done serious 1v1 since the Command and Conquer Generals days. And he has, him and a lot of people, and everybody gives me flack about it because I don't play 1v1s. It's just not my thing. It's
Yeah.
just, I have more enjoyment out of 3v3s and team games. To me, that's, well, for one, it takes a lot of the pressure off you because you don't have to solely just pressure on you as a 1v1 player, and if you're streaming and you got a gazillion people watching you, I mean, that's frustrating in itself right there. That's mind boggling to me. It's, I don't know. But yeah, he beat me. I don't care. Kudos to him. I mean, will we play again? If he wants to, that's fine, whatever. Probably still
He's in the
ain't still
chat
get,
right
and
now
might
if you'd like to play him.
if you're trying to troll me to get to play him now, I
No,
personally
I'm not
don't
trying to
care.
troll you. I'm
But
just you playing him is not a troll. It'd be funny.
but no, you're just like it's like you're wanting to see this one, dude.
Yeah, I'd love to see some
I don't
1v1s from you.
I don't have a feeling really towards it. Do I
Mm.
really want to? No. But the feeling I had towards is I just really don't care. If I play him, then I play him. If I lose, I lose. I'm not out to prove anything.
Mm.
I mean, back in the day, like I said, when we used to 1v1 no monies and 1v1 on Tournament Desert Classic, yeah, back then to me, I mean, back when I was an NFC clan and Ace clan, they made us play that shit.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, you guys got to play this, blah 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 blah, otherwise you're out of the clan." Well, I mean, back then really didn't have a choice. I mean, yeah, I had a choice, but I just really didn't have too many options, I guess you want to say.
Mm.
But no, I was decent at it back then. Then over the years of this going straight from that to this no money crap, then I
Okay.
ended up finding something I was good at. I found my niche, and that's what I did.
No
But
money.
then that was my thing back then.
Mm.
Now I can't even really stomach the games anymore because I realized why people were talking so much shit about them because it is so slow paced. I mean, it's as slow as you want to make it, but if you don't have much money to manage anyway to begin with, it is very slow paced up until you start building your money up. But it's I just don't. Some once in a while, I'll jump in one of them little micro mini bathroom maps, fucking
Mm-hmm.
casino maps. Yeah, they're fun for a couple laughs, but ultimately, the casino has ruined the no money scene, the
Mm-hmm.
actual no money player scene, and I just don't have any. I don't have a knack for it no more. I've gotten too involved in DEF CON and Armored Fury and stuff like that, and that's just my go-to maps. I
Yeah.
prefer, and I just like the camaraderie of 3v3. It's fun as long as you have a decent team and you don't end
Yeah.
up with fucking lagging shit noobs on Revora.
Mm-hmm.
Like Nick was complaining about the other day. He was like, man, what the fuck or whatever about these players. I understand where he's coming from because I've dealt with it too many times. Where you think you might have a chance in a decent team, then all of a sudden it ends up being a 3v1 on you or a 2v1 on you, and you got two noobs that are just sitting in their base playing fucking AOD
Yeah.
or just basically playing Tetris or whatever with their fucking base.
Mm.
And it's like Zelensky, for example. Zelensky's prime example. I tried telling the man last night, and I'm like, dude, you might be a decent player if you would just make units to back your defenses up. You make so many fucking defenses, but no units. How do you expect to win? And
Yeah.
he's like, well, yeah, you're right. Well, if I'm right, then implement it, start using it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I just enjoy my 3v3s, man. I just like chilled games, or otherwise it can be 3v3, no rules. I mean, that's my preference. And it kind of does, in a sense, piss me off in a way when you have people that will sit there and try to push you and provoke you into playing 1v1s. It's just not my fucking thing. It's just why do you got to poke and prod and try to push me when it's not my preference nor I really don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, it gets a little irritating.
Yeah.
But at
How,
some
how
point, yeah,
about
I'll probably play nickname at some point again because yeah, I want retribution. He kicked my ass all 3 games. I did not win one, but like I said, that was 3 to 5 days after I just came back off a 2-year hiatus. So I mean, am I going to be better now as opposed to then? Yeah, I better be.
mm-hmm.
But at some point, yeah, at some point I will play him again, just for the hell of it, man. Because he's actually overall a nice guy when he ain't trolling and talking a little bit of shit. I like the
Mm-hmm.
guy; he's cool.
Okay. Okay. But how about I'm not asking for anything here, but what are your feelings about playing um
Your mic broke up.
oh, you can't hear me? Can you hear me now?
Your mic's real scratchy.
Is it? I'm gonna try
Yep.
something then. I think
Fix
I
that shit.
Yeah, I'm fixing it. I'm fixing
Oh
it.
shit. I'm giving you shit, bro. Just giving you shit.
I'm
Fix
fixing it.
that damn shit.
Okay. Is it better now?
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, I just had the game open for a second. That kind of ruins my mic a little bit. But
Come
what
on,
are
man.
your feelings
I know
about
I'm a bit boring. I know I'm a bit boring and getting old, man, but you don't have to play the game while you're talking to me.
No, 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 no. The chat asked if I could pull up a replay of you.
I'm just fucking playing, bro. I'm
But
just making light of everything, dude. I'm trying, but to be honest, man, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you something that I shouldn't be saying.
hmm,
I'm trying to make light, a lot lighter of life, and not be so serious as I used to be.
yeah.
Because the older you get, dude, it's like you're
So,
either gonna change or
mm,
you're never gonna change.
So we'll
And
never
for
see
the
you
most
flaming
part,
on Revora again.
I honestly, dude, the only thing you're seeing me bitch anymore about in Revora is the fucking lag
Mm.
and the firewall nubs. That's the only thing you see me bitching about anymore in the lobby, really.
That's
I
actually
mean, there might be a little bit occasional shit talk between me or someone or whatever, but
yeah.
that's
That actually
it's
ties into
anymore.
a
It's starting to
question
be
I got
self-annoying.
from. Do you know a fella called Kasuya?
No.
Kasuya, he's from the GCM guys. Kasuya.
Oh, him. Yeah. Yeah. What
Yeah,
up?
he wanted to
What
ask.
up, homie?
It's a bit disrespectful question. He wanted to ask, why do you have such village Wi-Fi? Like
Why do I
you're the
have what?
he's saying you're the one who's lagging, and why do you complain
I
about lag
lag.
then? Yeah.
I lag with 1 gigabyte fiber optic net and a fucking i7 11th gen PC and American internet. No, I doubt it. Nice try, bro.
Mm,
I've
yeah.
never lagged a bit. Not even on dial-up back in CCG. I've never lagged.
Yeah.
Not once. Especially when you had to know how to tweak it like I did.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I've
So
never had. Matter of fact, I take that back. Whoa. Let me back up. I
okay.
did have an issue for what was it? 2 weeks, 3 weeks tops.
Okay.
A few years back when I was trying to use, we were going through an internet company change, and I ended up was trying to use my hotspot for my internet, and it was through a place called what was it? Fucking Boost Mobile. Yeah,
Mm,
their internet was shit. It was causing me quite a bit of lag in game, and yeah, a few people were bitching and complaining. But that shit, like I said, was either
yeah.
I only had it for 2 to 3 weeks tops, I think, if I remember right. And after that, no, I've had solid net before that and after that ever since.
Yeah. But now you're back on dial up, and we're good. No lag anymore.
Yeah, I'm on 1 gigabyte dial up. Yeah.
All right. All right. Anyone else you'd like to call out, by the way, in the topic? I feel like we've addressed quite a lot of
Um,
people so far.
um, let me go through the thing here
Maybe Zesson?
because there is.
Anything to say about Zesson?
I do have one thing to say. How the freaking hell do you pronounce his name? Is it Exxon or Zizon?
Neither. It's Zesson.
Okay, I have always mispronounced that man's name. Sorry, dude, if you're listening in the chat.
You can
My
just call
bad.
him X. You can just call him X if
No,
you'd
that's
like.
Mr. X.
Okay. Okay.
No,
Okay.
they're two different people. I want to
Okay.
address Michael, which is Mr. X.
Michael.
All right,
Okay.
Mr. X has, how do I say this in proper terms, has always been a pessimist towards everything that I have said on the server or any at any particular time. He's always been pessimistic towards me. And I've never done nothing to the man. I mean, he tried to say here a while back, oh, you were never in clan wars on CCG. Yes, I was. If you truly go back, and it was either under mass tag or it was under HUK tag. Yeah. Destruction and I think prokilla at that time, or I used a different name. I don't remember, but it was one measly month, if even that total. So yes, I did try it one time back on CCG Clan Wars. So if he can't pull that up, and I don't know what the hell to tell him, but I've never had a problem with the man. I just think that, how do I say, he's real pessimistic about everything that I say. It's just that's how I feel. That's how I perceive him
Yeah.
towards me. And he's never really said anything nice about me. I mean,
Okay.
not that I'm craving it because I don't care about it,
Mm,
but he's never said anything nice towards me and really, stuck up for anything that I've said because maybe he just looks at me as a stupid American. That's the only thing I can come out of it with. Because a lot of these guys on here
yeah.
don't give a fuck about
Yeah.
Americans too much.
One of the guys is Firearm. What's your opinion about Firearm?
Firearm, which I thought was what, a 10-year-old little girl or some shit,
Yeah.
but ended up being what, this person just was supposed to be like 30 years old and is a
Yeah.
dude.
No, I
And
think
I
it's a
don't
girl.
know,
I think it's a girl.
is this person female or male, or
I
is
think
it a
he's.
goy?
I think she's female.
All right. Well, she got a big mouth. That's
Mm.
all I can say. She got a fucking big mouth.
I stop
and
sexualizing her.
she likes to project herself into things that she does not know about, nor has never known about, and really just likes to troll like a kid.
Mm,
I mean, I don't know how old this person is. Last I thought I read in a conversation somewhere that this person is 30 years old or whatever.
yeah. Yeah, she's
Well,
with
if I don't act
Sharmuda.
like I'm 50, she sure as hell don't act like she's 30,
Mm,
because there's been a lot of shit, that me and that person have argued back and forth about, not just nonsense. So I wish I would have never even commented on with her, him or
mm,
her, whoever it is.
yeah.
And I don't have a personal problem with that person, but that person is unknowledgeable, misinformed, and really needs to know his or her place,
Mm,
because you don't know me as a person.
yeah.
You don't know most of these people as a person. You just know me as a screen name, and that's it.
Okay. Yeah.
Do I have
So
any humanly animosity towards him or her? No. But as for the game thing, if you don't know what you're talking about, or you don't have anything decent to say, then don't bother contributing and just keep your fucking mouth shut.
mhm. Yeah.
Especially if it's about me and you don't know shit about me, but you're assuming just like everybody else.
Yeah. Who is
I don't
somebody?
have. I don't.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. This
Go
is a
ahead.
question from Ben. Who is somebody in the community you have drama that you wish you were on better terms with?
Honestly, there's a lot of them, but one person in particular, Scuba.
Scuba.
Yep. Because I'm gonna tell you, to be honest, dude, I don't hate him. I just, like I said before
And he
earlier,
doesn't hate you.
I just dislike some of the shit. It's just probably because we come from obviously we come from two different backgrounds. Of course we do. But his way of perceiving things is a lot different than the way I perceive them. His way of
Mhm.
doing things is a lot different than the way I do things. Ultimately, it might end up in the same spot in a sense. We might be a lot alike, but yet we're a lot different from each other. And it's just more ways than one, obviously, and of course. But no, I wish that him and I could just totally just squash it between us, man, because it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary to sit there and have animosity towards somebody for all these years back and forth and bickering and arguing, fighting. It's not, where has it gotten? It's gotten nowhere, nowhere between either one of us. It's just a headache. And to be honest, he might look at a lot of it as a joke, but a lot of shit that's been said
Mhm.
between me and him in the past has not been in joking terms. It's been very inflammatory terms, derogatory, lies, and I'm guilty of it just as he is. And I would love for anything. You can't change a person's personality, nor do I ever want to try to change him, nor do I want him to try to change me. But if he can say something that I interpret that can, I can apply to myself, that will better myself as a human being, then I instead of me being building up my wall about it, saying, "Oh hell no, this is not going to happen." Maybe I should just try it. I've been
Yeah.
doing a lot of that lately, just basically soul searching anymore lately, because to be honest with you, dude, I don't know how many more years I have on this planet. I
Mhm.
Do I want to go out of it with hate in my heart and soul and everything like that? No, not at all.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I know that guy probably in real life is probably a really cool guy, man.
Mhm.
But him and I have said a lot of shit, and a lot of it I do wholeheartedly want to apologize for,
Yeah.
as with a lot of these community members too.
Mhm.
Because a lot of the shit that was said on here is not a true reflection of who I am. Am I
Okay.
that smash mouth ass or fucking ass kicking son of a bitch? Fucking right I am.
Yeah.
But
Fuck yeah. I'm
I'm
saying.
also a very caring and
Mm.
passionate and loving person,
Yeah.
whether it appears
Family
that way
man.
on here or not.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I want to say one. I want to say one thing before, and I know I ain't gonna forget it. Just I probably will forget it. Got a lot on my mind lately, but
Mm-hmm.
I for each and every community member that I have got into it with, or even the ones that just never seen eye to eye with, for
Yeah.
my part of everything. And if I went way overboard about you, whoever, him, her, everybody, I want to apologize.
Yeah.
It
And you
doesn't mean I'm
also,
fucking crazy.
yeah, you also shouldn't apologize for thinking you're better than Fargo and Tree Trees, right? Like, who's better, you or Fargo and Tree Trees? That's a
Honestly,
question I just got asked in the chat.
I thought Dope Wars really wanted to fucking do this, and I wanted to do this. I don't care if I win or lose, bro. I just want to do it, but it just seems like every
He's
time I want to
dodging.
do something, like
Yeah.
if I'm jumping on board to say I want to do it, all of a sudden these people are wanting to avoid me. They don't want to do it.
They
It's
don't
because
want the
what? You don't want to
smoke.
be proven wrong.
Yeah.
You don't want to see that if I actually kiss your ass, you have to deal with it with the community.
Hell yeah.
If I want it, because I thought Wars was serious. I wish he was serious because Fargo is a 1v1 player. Yes, he probably is good at 3v3, but the
Is he
3v3s that
better
I
than
have
you,
seen
though?
him in, I don't know. Hell,
Do you
overall
think
player,
he's better
yes,
than
of
you?
course. That over as an overall player, yes, he is.
No, in 3v3.
I don't know. I've never played the man. How do you know something you've never done?
You
Think
can
about
make a
it.
prediction about
If we've never
something.
tried it, I want the dude, and that's why I was telling you I wanted Dope Wars. So I was hoping he was
Yeah.
serious. I actually thought he was serious because yes, that's why I jumped on board. Because if Fargo gets beat, how the hell is he going to explain that to the rest of the community? He lost his ass off to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that's going to do to his ego. You know that's what it's going to do to him as a status in the community. Everybody's going to laugh, and I'm telling you, I don't know if we would win. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, but
I mean,
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
huh?
Scientists, when they make a report, they always have like a hypothesis. Or I hope I said that right. They have like a prediction of what's gonna happen. What is your
Okay,
prediction when you see Fargo is on your side on 3v3? Will you beat him? Will you not beat him? What will happen? Go in detail.
I don't know. It just depends. If he fucks up, makes a fucking misclick or something, that could cost his ass his fucking whole base.
Yeah. So you're
But
better than him.
the issue I have is I've been stomping a lot of players lately, dude, in 3v3.
It's just
And
been
I
too
don't have to
easy.
2v1 them to do it.
Yeah.
But I'm noticing that a lot of people like a 2v1 me off the start, especially. But
I
that's
mean, I
fine.
get it.
And
I get it. You're
whatever.
like the biggest target, so everybody needs to target you.
Well, to me, it seems that way. It looks that way in game. I mean, fuck, you can sit there and go in gentle and pull up replay after replay.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of times that I'm being fucking targeted quick.
I think
But
that's
it's fine. Part of the game, whatever.
what do you think of my hypothesis? I think that's what's gonna win you against Fargo because he's not used to getting 2v1. You are. You'll be able to adapt quicker. Better
No, I
defense.
can't. No, dude. No, hell no, dude. No, I disagree with that because I will struggle in a 2v1. Who doesn't?
No, no, no.
I mean,
But
no,
I'm saying you're used to
no.
a 2v1, so a 1v1 is easy.
I'm used to it expecting it, and I'm used to it and expecting it to usually happen too,
Yeah, so
because
you're
it
just
does
gonna
usually
beat Fargo,
happen.
right?
I don't know, man. Dude, we're not even in the game. He won't do it anyway. I mean, if
If
Dope
she
Wars
if he
was
does,
dead
you'll beat
serious,
him, right?
I don't know.
There's no
Dude,
reason
I'm
to.
not,
Why are you
bro.
being
I'm not.
humble?
I can't predict something or give you a spoiler for something that I have no clue. I'm not the fucking father of predictions here. I'm not the Lord Jesus Christ.
So
I
you think
can't
it's
predict what's
50-50.
gonna happen.
So you think it's
Huh?
50-50. So you think it's
I
50-50.
don't think it's I think personally, if I beat him, it'd be a fucking huge hit to his ego.
Yeah. But
It
for
damn
like
sure
if you
would
get in
be.
a game, either you win or you lose 50-50. There's like no clear winner.
I don't know. I really don't know, dude. I don't know if I can beat him or not in the 3v3 setting. Actually also depends on where his ass is on the map.
Just
If
on
he's
your
right
side.
across from me,
Yeah, if
if
he's
he's
right
right
across from
across
you.
from me, I don't know. I mean, I personally, I would like to see it. I want to be in it. I want to do it.
Yeah,
But
baby.
none of these guys are going to have enough balls to actually fucking do it.
Nah,
I
call
mean,
him
I'll
up.
try anything, dude.
Call him up.
If Fargo is Fargo in the chat too?
Fargo is not in the chat. This is just nickname.
Damn.
Nickname would love to play you in some 1v1s. But you don't like 1v1. How about some no money?
Dude, there's some time, dude. I just told you a little bit ago. I rarely play this shit anymore.
True.
Very rarely do you see me in a no money setting. Go back on the Gen
I've
Tool
never
shit.
played no money. So if you'd like, we've been talking about doing a little no money challenge. We can do it right now. If you have time, I have time. We can do it right now if you'd like, because I feel like we've already discussed a lot of people over at the topic.
And Phoenix, obviously. In Phoenix, oh, there's another person.
Oh yeah, Phoenix.
Me
Phoenix.
and
Let's
Phoenix.
discuss Phoenix.
Me and Phoenix. Yeah,
You and
I
Phoenix.
just seen his name. That okay. Me and Scoot have had our issues, as I've said. Me and Phoenix.
Oh boy.
There was a lot of very hateful things said back and forth, especially on my part to him. Um, and that's what I was thinking about last night and how I was going to address him, because there was a lot of things that were said. I mean, that I should have never said. That I should have never fucking said at all. And I was trying to think on how I should approach this situation between me and him.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know how to, other than I think it's time that, whether he accepts it or not, I think it's time that I bury the hatchet on my end of things.
Yeah.
And Phoenix, I want to say this to you right now. As a man, from man to man, is another human being to another human being. The shit that I have said towards you was absolute bullshit and fucking wrong.
Mm.
And it was all in the heat of the moment. I was pissed off. Do I truly feel that way about you? No, because I don't know you. I
Yeah.
don't know you at all.
Have you ever
I
been on a
don't
call with
know.
her?
I don't know the man that you actually are. I don't know. You could be the best father, husband in the fucking
I
world.
think
I don't
nickname
know
is
that
actually
because I
saying
don't know you.
nickname's actually saying she's a girl.
Phoenix ain't no damn girl. I've already seen his picture.
Might be deep fake.
I've already seen his picture. He's a fucking grown ass man just like I am.
Okay.
But I'm trying to get to the point of saying that I want to thoroughly, manly apologize to you, because
Mm.
what I did was fucking wrong. Everything that I said was bullshit. I should have never been said out of my fucking mouth. And it was in the heat of the moment of the argument. I was just on straight attack mode because I felt you were attacking me. So I was going to get you the best way I could. I was going to attack you the worst way I could think of possible, because I'm sitting behind a computer screen and so are you.
Okay.
And I was wrong for feeling that way. I was wrong for reacting that way. And whether you accept the apology or not, that is up to you. That is your choice, your God-given choice. I do ask for your forgiveness, and whether you do or you don't, I just want to wholeheartedly apologize and say I'm sorry,
No,
and it will not
I'm
happen
not
again.
trying to say it's a bad thing that you apologize. But what I've seen so far are two people. One of them is Osmo. He's saying, "Don't be weak, prokilla. Flame them back." And then there's another guy called Mars who's saying, "Don't apologize, man up."
That what do you call manning up to be in Mars? Manning up is admitting your shortcomings, admitting your wrongs, admitting what you should or shouldn't have done. That is manning up. I don't know how old you are, Mars, but I'm old school, bro. Very old school, literally.
Yeah.
And where I come from, the way I was raised, you do dirt on someone, you do them wrong, you come to them, you admit what you've done, you
Yeah.
ask
That.
for forgiveness, and
Yeah.
it's
That's
their
good.
choice. You put the ball in their court, and it's their choice whether they accept your apology or forgive you.
But as long as you
Ultimately, as a
forgive, right?
human,
As
that
long as
is
you
legit. That is real
apologize.
talk. And nowadays, people, I see it on a daily basis, bro, where they don't apologize to people. And if they do, there's always a catch to it. There is no catch to what I'm saying.
I can respect that.
There is no, how do I say this? There is no, uh, fuck, I can't even spit the word out. So I'm tipping my fucking tongue. Dude, this has been happening a lot lately,
I
bro.
know,
I get
we
things
know
on the
what
tip
you
of my
mean.
tongue.
Yeah, we know what
Yeah, it's like
that's actually
I
love respect I
expect,
have for that.
I expect. Fuck, dude, honestly, I can't
You
spit it
don't
out.
expect
I've been having
anything
this
back.
issue a lot lately.
You don't expect anything back. You just are happy
I
to
don't expect
apologize.
nothing in return. I don't. And I don't blame him for not liking me. I don't blame him if he never wants to speak to me again. But I need to clear my conscience, as I guess you want to say, and I need to come. That's why I'm coming to him as a man. Because I mean, if I could do it face to face, I would do it in a heartbeat. I would be snapping the fingers. I'd be right there.
Yeah, real talk. I
Because
can actually respect
I
that.
attacked it, dude. I attacked his personality. I attacked his. I guess you want to say I attacked him at his core, basically,
Yeah.
because of the shit that we were arguing about. And I figured like this, I figured, okay, you're gonna fucking attack me like this. I'm gonna fucking go above and beyond you, and I'm going to attack you this way. And my reasoning with that, in the heat of the moment, was so fucking wrong, dude. I have felt this way and wanted to say this to him for months. That I'm sorry,
Okay.
and I apologize for.
That's
Oh
good.
fuck, bro.
It's it's good that you
Bro, this actually got me fucking. This actually got me choked the fuck up.
Oh, you alright? You need a minute?
Shut up.
I can
No, it
close
got
the
me
stream
choked
if
up,
you'd
bro.
like.
No, it's cool, man.
I'll give you a minute.
That's just what you do as a man, bro.
You're apologizing. Nothing but respect for me.
I can't even say that it was a bad time in my life is the reason why I did that. It was just I went on straight. I know I felt that he was attacking me a certain way, and to be honest, and I'm sorry it was him that this got unleashed on
Hmm.
because it's just I don't have an excuse for it. There is no excuse.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be real here. From what I've seen from Phoenix, is I don't think it hurt him that personally that much. He seems like he took it quite well.
It
But
doesn't
I
matter of
don't
that,
know the
bro.
full story between you guys, of course.
It ain't a matter of that, man. It's not a matter of how he took it. It's a matter of that I did it.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking, to be honest, I'm ashamed about it.
Don't be. Everybody goes through bad times, you know.
No, dude,
And sometimes bad
I
times get
know.
you acting
Honestly,
up.
bro, honestly, Sam, I went overboard, way
Okay.
overboard.
But yeah, I don't exactly know what happened between you two, so it's not my place to comment on it.
Yeah, fucking grown man getting choked up over some shit. Somebody you don't even know.
I,
Fuck.
over the time, over the last year, you've gotten to know him, even if it's through a screen. Over the last few years, there are some people in the chat right now that over the years I've gotten really to know. Ben D, my goat, even if it's through a screen.
I could tell a lot of people, man, you never true. And I should have ate my own words when I said it. You don't truly know anybody on this internet until you really get to know them, until you speak to them or whatnot. And
If you'd like, we can try to get Phoenix in the call.
that's I don't want to pressure him like that, dude. I mean, if you wanted to, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it whatsoever.
I can send him a message
But
on Discord.
I mean, dude, if he's listening to all this right now, then he knows what we're saying. So,
Okay. I'm not sure if he's listening, but it's recorded. It's gonna be posted on YouTube, so
I
he'll.
can't wait. I cannot believe I let this shit choke me up. Oh shit. I mean, dude, it's just I don't know, dude. It's
It's
just
real
something
shit.
lately. Ever since I don't know, like 3 months before I turned 50, dude. It's just they're going through an utter change. Maybe call it a midlife crisis. Maybe call it a freaking just being going soft. I don't know which way you want to call it, man. You call it whatever the hell you want or what you feel, but I'm just going through a change that it's scary but cool at the same time. You know, I mean, it's. I guess I'm just fucking refinding myself. I guess you want to call it.
That's the whole reason we're doing this. Is there anyone else you'd like to address?
So there's a gazillion people.
I think we've
Sexy
addressed
for one.
basically. Oh, sexy?
Sexy.
Yeah, sexy.
Oh yeah, sexy. Good
Oh
old
boy. Oh boy. Yeah,
good
start
old
lighting the
sexy.
flamethrowers up.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Uh, shit, I don't even know what to say about him. Just known him for fucking years, but I don't know. He just, besides being a what I call a negative Nancy, as how you've used that term quite a few times,
Mm-hmm.
which him and a lot of the people, they, it's like they expect me. Okay, they want me to do everything that I say I'm going to do. Okay, they expect me to do this shit, but then all of a sudden, 2 seconds later, like, oh, he ain't going to do it. I
Yeah.
told them from the get go, man. I mean, to be honest, yes, I switched computers. I have an infatuation with fucking computers. So done told Scuba that shit already, which I do, man. We never had that crap when I was in high school. We were just getting into computers, the computer era.
Mm.
And I ended up, well, back then, fucking, they had, it was very little knowledge of any kind of computer stuff or being techie or whatever, tech savvy. And it's just, I don't know, over the years, I don't know. I got a thing for fucking computers, man. I'll fucking buy them, sell them, whatever. And so everybody's like, well, what the fuck are you showing your computer on here again? What's the fucking another new one? Blah, blah, blah. Dude, it's just, I'm infatuated with them, I guess.
Yeah.
Plus, I like to buy, like I said, I like to buy and sell them. Shit like
Mm-hmm.
that. Fucking buy them, fix them up, whatever,
Yeah, I mean
upgrade them, and then
computers.
sell them.
Yeah, computers was just a natural part of human, history. There's
Well,
another
especially
question.
when,
Yeah, there's another
huh?
question about human history. Who's asking? Let me see. Mars is asking, do you believe in dinosaurs?
Do I believe in dinosaurs?
Yeah, did the dinosaurs exist?
Dude, well, who the hell would? You have the fossils to prove it.
Good.
You were fucking
Yeah.
taught that in school back since I was just a kid, man.
Yeah.
Dinosaur fossils and shit. Of course there was dinosaurs.
Yeah, I think Mars is
Now
just
if
like
you ask
some
me if
flat Earth kind of guy. You know.
well, if you fucking ask me if there's aliens, I fucking never seen one myself, but the video I seen
Mm.
of the one or whatever that was on our local news, I don't know what to think about it. I mean, that's
Do
cool,
you believe in
God
a
created
higher?
all sorts.
Do you believe in a higher life, in God?
Dude, that's one thing that I will argue until the day I die. Yes, there is a God. Yes, his name is he is God, there is Jesus Christ, there is the Holy Spirit.
Mm.
And you did not come to this earth from the Big Bang Theory. You
Okay.
came from dirt, you're going to go back to dirt.
Okay.
So, yes, I do believe in God. Have I rolled I guess people use this term, and I really don't want to say holy roller because I don't agree with that word. But
You're gonna use it anyway.
there is a higher power, and his name is God, Jesus. And like I said, I just whether you whoever believes that there is or isn't, that's on you. But even the scientific research and all these scientific Christian things that they have out in the
Mm-hmm.
world, I don't believe it, dude. They can do what they want. They can try to analyze what they want. Why try to figure out something you don't understand, and you never will understand until you meet your maker and you are face to face with him. That's cool, cool.
For you.
Okay, cool. I'm on here. Where'd you buy me though? Hold on, bro. Where'd you buy me?
Yeah,
Because you need more.
Oh, I love you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love you, baby.
I like to Dad. What do you want order from?
I don't know. Can you give me about a half hour?
Yeah.
All right. Fucking yeah. Anyway, sorry, that was my kid. But no, dude. The situation with I don't try to get into the God thing. I mean, I do try to encourage people, you know, and I try to get encouraged, especially lately, because you know I've ran amok my entire life, dude, and I'm going to tell you like this, you know, I believe in 100% honesty, but I also believe in if you're going to talk the talk, you need to walk the walk, and for the most part, a lot of times over my years, I've just done a lot of talking and not done enough walking. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I've went through a lot of fucking rough struggles in my life, bro. I mean, a lot. I mean, I shouldn't even, dude. I'm hesitating on even saying this, but
I'll keep it
yeah.
private.
When I was 8 years old, man, my father committed suicide, cut his head off with a chainsaw.
Sorry to hear that. Very
And
sorry
I
to
come
hear
from
that.
a very Christian. My dad's side was very Christian based family. My mom's side, not so much. When I lived with my grandparents from 6 to 8 years old, my dad, he had paranoid schizophrenia, and he thought he was the devil, and he thought he was going to hurt me and my grandparents. And he was honorably discharged from the United States Air Force. And like I said, I tell people this a lot. Most of my family are from the military, Army, Air Force, and Marines. And yeah, he committed suicide when I was 8
I'm so
because
sorry
he
to hear
thought he was
that.
going to hurt me. He thought he was going to hurt me and my grandparents. And he was, like I said, he was in and out of veterans. VA, if anybody knows what the VA hospital is, it's Veterans Administration Hospital. It's called the VA hospital. He was in and out of that. He had tried to commit suicide when he was in all that stuff, and well, he eventually did it. And
That's horrible. That's actually really
yeah,
horrible.
especially coming from a kid. Now, mind you, picture in your head that okay, you live across the ravine, which the ravine is a wooded area, slopes down into a dip. We call it the ravine. I would used to cut through that ravine to go up to school. And at that time, elementary school, and that particular day, I went to leave for school. I was late. Fucking ran out of the house without my fucking pants on. Trying to run around with my shirt, underwear, socks, and shoes, but forgot my fucking pants. So I hurried up, got halfway down the street and realized, oh shit, I got no pants on. So I fucking run back to the house because I was like super late for school. And went through the ravine, and all I could see was a blur. And all I seen was a head next to the creek and a body laying right
Oh
next to
my
it.
God. You were the one who discovered
So,
it. That's wow.
but the thing of it is, bro, I believe to this day that the Lord did not meant for me to actually see all that gore, that
Nobody
blood,
should
and
go through
everything.
that. Nobody. No,
And it
no.
was just like a blur. So I kept running on to school as normal, just like it was just a big blur, like I was being, stopped from seeing it. And then about noon that day, the pastor from the church, my grandparents all
But you
came
still
up to the
went to school
school.
that day?
Well, dude, it was just like it was a blur. It's
Yeah.
all it was to me. All I could see was like just a blur of a head and a blur of a body. And it didn't click with me. Dude, mind you, I was fucking, what, 7, almost 8 years old. And I just, it was just wasn't meant for me to see, and like full detail or something. It's the one thing I can't even explain it, bro. But then when they came up to the freaking school, they had said that my dad had passed away and committed suicide, and then I don't know. It's over the years what I'm getting to by even bringing this up, which, like I said, I shouldn't be at all. But like I've said it before,
It's good to get it out
things in
sometime.
people's lives happen, and I personally never dealt with it, bro.
We got Phoenix in the chat right now. Would you like to talk with him, like, on a call right now?
If he wants to, that's fine, man. I mean,
Phoenix, would you like to get in a call with him?
it's
He
up to him, man. You don't have to. There's no pressure. But give me a minute. I'll be right back. All right.
okay, okay.
Shit. So, all right, I'm back. You there?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm just looking where it was in the chat where you apologized to Phoenix. He's asking. He thinks it's like you said bad things about him.
No, not at all. Not whatsoever. Just
It was like
exactly the
20 minutes.
opposite.
Yeah, it was actually some heartfelt shit, some real shit.
So until he decides if he wants to come on here or not, that's up to him, and it's his choice.
Yeah, yeah,
But I said my piece as a grown man to another grown man, human to human.
yeah. No,
And
I can respect that.
so basically, from the situation, from what's happened in my childhood, I had a lot of hate and a lot of anger over the years. And
I get that. Sometimes it's hard to deal with it, but you've
it
seen
wasn't just particulated towards one person, man. It was because I personally feel that I didn't know how to project that anger. And therefore, I had ended up going through school. I had to quit school, end up getting my freaking GED and all that shit. I had turned into an unruly teenager, bro, after that, because shortly after my father doing what he did, I moved in with my mom and my stepdad and shit, my siblings, and just I don't know, it just turned into like a unruly teenager ever since then, fucking sneaking out, fucking playing hooky from
like
school,
rebelling
coming in and
against
out.
it. Yeah.
Yo, I was yeah, I was very, very much so rebellious.
Mhm.
I mean, above and beyond. I mean, I started getting into my parents' alcohol when they would go off to
Mhm.
like a meeting somewhere or something. I would start smoking pot here and there with my cousin.
Yeah, I see.
Then and then try to my aunt. She had what was called a deteriorated hip, where she had a medical marijuana card. You're talking. This is back in my teen years, bro. I'm talking like,
Mhm.
oh, what was it? 13, 14 years old or so.
Mhm.
We got into her fucking marijuana and shit. Well, we thought the one bag in the freezer was her marijuana that we stole. But
Mhm.
then she also did a lot of cooking. And she had a like what was it?
Oh, a
Fucking
lot of spices and stuff.
huh?
Oh, nothing,
Oh,
nothing. No.
there was a lot of spices in the freezer. Well, I thought that I took a bag of marijuana. Me and my cousin, we split it. I went to school selling the shit. What ended up being I was selling parsley and oregano to students. And they're fucking getting well, they tried expelling me from school. And you're talking ninth grade in high school.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck? I mean, It was just fucking shit like that. I was so fucking crazy as a teenager, bro. Well, then
Sounds pretty crazy.
end up getting into what was it? Man, this is a lot to say, bro. I mean, it's a lot to even spill on anybody, let alone live on the fucking internet. But it's shit that you've went through in your life is the reason why you are and what makes you better or worse in life. And I ended
Mhm.
up getting involved in drugs for a lot of years, dude.
Mm,
My drug of choice at that time was cocaine.
okay.
And I ended up with a pretty bad problem because of it a long time ago. And been clean for God knows how long now, thank God. I'm still alive.
That's impressive. Good job.
Still fucking alive,
Congratulations.
still thank you.
How long have you been clean?
What about fucking 2 years now?
2 years. Okay. That's no rookie number.
Yeah, considering it was a 20-year addiction,
Mm.
off and on.
Yeah, that's good for you.
And I end up I had my own business, fucking hardcore, dude. And when I went through a divorce, it fucking from my ex-wife and shit, I ended up going through a lot of hell, dude. I
Yeah.
mean, just everything hit me at once. The divorce situation, her taking my two kids from me and lying about me, fucking doing this and this. It fucking it shattered me, dude. It shattered my world. And I ended up fucking meeting the wrong person, got involved in that shit, basically. And yeah, it numbed the pain for a long time off and on, but it
Mm.
also caused a lot of headaches and a lot of hassles, a lot of heartaches, a lot of health issues.
Mhm.
And it did a lot to me, dude.
Yeah.
And plus, I swear to God, I probably burned up over $1 million in a 20-year period.
$1 million
Easily.
easily. You've used over $1 million. I
Sam,
mean,
look at it this way: when you're spending $100 to $300 a day on the shit, partying it up with your friends, that adds up, man, in a 20-year period.
let me do okay. So 250. Let's say $250 a day.
Round it off to 300
Round it off to 300. Three hundred
every
dollars
day.
a day.
Pretty much on. But the thing of it is, though, it was never, like I said, consistent 20 years. Because hell no, I'd be dead. I would have been dead years ago. It was off and on stints, man. I mean, it was like
Okay.
I would sit there and fucking go party on the weekends and shit. Well, then that partying on the weekends led to a daily habit. And everybody says that you can just party on the weekends and it never progresses into more is full of shit. I've never seen a solid weekend warrior fucking just do shit every fucking weekend and that's it. Eventually it progresses into what's much worse and much more. And then all of a sudden your life is, you're fucking rock bottom, bro.
Yeah, I've
I've
done the
never seen a success
calculation. It's
story.
around 600K. That's deep,
It's a
man.
lot of money, man.
That's a lot of money.
Just even that, and that's not even, to be honest, that's not even a, like I said, not every day for no 20-year period because I would have been fucking dead years ago, years ago. But
I'm happy you're
it was
clean, man.
the point.
Impressive.
The point of it, though, man, is like it not only well changes your physical, definitely changes your mental state about shit and how you perceive and handle things. And on top of it, I'm gonna go on the limb and I'm gonna tell you all flat out. Yes, I do have ADHD. I do legit have bipolar. Do I take medication for either? No.
Same here, bro. Same here.
I have it. I legit have it. But I've gotten to the point where, like the ADHD back when I was diagnosed with that in school,
Hmm.
it freaking ADHD you can pretty much grow out of. The bipolar situation, either it gets controlled or it just either spirals out of control.
It's either you control it or it controls you.
Exactly. And for the most part, with that part of it, I can pretty much control it. Do I feel some days that I need to be on some kind of medication for it to, relax me? Yes. but I'm already an amped up person anyhow.
Mm.
And I used to be on a pill called, what was it, Adderall or I think it was Adderall or Ritalin. That shit,
Ritalin.
man, will sit there like if you're sitting at your computer, will make your fucking leg just sit there and shake like you're getting ready to
Yeah,
run a fucking
you're. It's
marathon,
like
bro.
it's
It's like
literally
speed.
legal speed. Yeah, it's like legal
It
speed.
is. It is totally fucking like speed. And I'm already an amped up person as it is.
Yeah, it makes your heart go
I can't.
faster, right? Because if you have ADHD, your heart rate normally is a little bit lower. So if you take it, your heart rate goes higher.
Exactly. So I mean, the ADHD part, I think. I mean, there's still sometimes that I find my whatever I'm doing, I'll just my mind will just zone off. But for the most part, I think I've pretty much outgrown that. But the bipolar shit, I I pretty much sort of some days I feel like I'm in more control of it than others. And it's like just with I mean, that's another thing. I with the cocaine situation back then, I truly believe that I was self-medicating myself. With the situation that I was going through with the divorce and shit, I was self-medicating, and which was completely the fucking wrong thing to do. I should have immediately went and got help for that immediately. I do believe so, and I wish I would have back then because I ended up at that time I lost my whole business. I sold off every motherfucking thing I fucking owned. I hit rock bottom. The only way I didn't hit rock bottom back then was I didn't end up dead in a casket 6 feet under, and I didn't end up in a prison cell. That's the only thing that obviously God or whatever didn't put in my path. Didn't That wasn't my downfall. It was I don't know, man. It's just all that shit that I had, like I said, I went through with the divorce and shit, then met the person that I ended up getting addicted to the shit from. It was fucking it was just a fucking roller coaster ride, dude. And a
Mm.
roller coaster ride that honestly I don't ever want to go through again, ever in my life.
Yeah.
It was just nothing but horror. And trying to self medicate myself to block the anger, block the pain that I've been through with the divorce with my dad, with just overall family issues. You know, I mean, my family life never was really bad. Not really at all, man. I mean, I didn't come from a rich household. I didn't come from being a silver spoon fed motherfucker. I
Mm-hmm.
came from a working class family. My stepdad worked at Case IH, fucking retired from there. I mean, back when the recessions and shit were going on and shit like that. And what was it? He was on strike and everything, and he had to try to make it on $60 a week for groceries and shit, and to try to feed fucking poor kids in the household. I mean, my mom and my stepdad, I think for the most part, besides him being a damn alcoholic, I think they did pretty good.
Mm.
Like I said, after I moved out of my grandparents, they did pretty good raising me, man. I mean, I think that they should have been a lot more tougher on me? Fuck yeah. Especially when I snuck out all hours of the fucking night and shit, going to chase girls and shit like that, chase an ex-girlfriend around or whatever, and just sneaking off and whatever. Yeah, I wish they would have been more tougher on me back then. It might have changed me a little bit to this day, but I also do believe that all the trials and tribulations you go through in your life are what make you. They either make you or break you. And I think that I've done everything in the last couple of years, especially 1,000 times better than what I could have. And I've learned a million things times more. Learning is going through all that bad shit that's happened to me. I have learned so much from it. I mean, you can go through bad shit and never learn anything. You can go through bad shit and learn a little, but still fall back into your old habits and do stupid shit, whatever. Me, I've learned a lot of shit, bro, and
Mm-hmm.
all the years of going through the shit that I have, the drug situation, the the divorce crap, my father doing what he did, coming to terms with it, I'm still coming to terms with the whole drug thing of why did I let this happen to me? Why didn't I stop it? I'm like, and then you have questions in the back of your mind that are like, did I do something wrong for my dad to do what he did? Could I have stopped it? Could I have helped him? As an 8-year-old kid, I figured out, hell no, I couldn't have changed anything back then. I didn't even know who I was back then. I was some 8-year-old little kid that didn't know his ass from a hole in the ground. And no, I couldn't have changed anything back then. What happens happened. And everybody goes through different trials and tribulations in their life. And like I said, it either makes you or breaks you. And for the most part, a lot of it over the years has broke me. But a lot of shit that I've been doing as of late and everything has been making. It's turning me into the person that I should be.
Mm-hmm.
If that even makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway, Prokilla, it's getting quite late. I have some errands to run, so I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
wrap things up here. So it was nice talking to you. It was a
Yeah,
good
it's nice
chat.
talking to you too. And like I said, everybody in this community that I have had issues with, past and present,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to apologize. I would like to try to make the opportunity to make things wrong, make them right.
Okay. All right.
And then thank you very much, Sam, for doing
It, it,
this
wa- it
too. I
was
totally
great,
appreciate it.
especially. Yeah, it was great.
And I'm
See you later,
sorry,
Prokilla.
I shouldn't have. There's some shit in this conversation that I shouldn't even have dumped on this community at all.
It's fine, bro.
But
Sometimes you gotta get
I
it out
just
there,
want
right?
people to. I kind of felt I needed to.
Yeah.
So anyway, I want to thank you guys very much, man. And as soon as I get my stream set up, which, like I said, I had switched PCs. All my shit was on the old PC. And for some reason, I put the freaking memory stick in there, and I'm not tech savvy with all that crap, but it wasn't copying over like it was supposed to. But so now I got to get a hold of my buddy that set up my stream to begin with, so I can transfer things back over, all the intro, all that other bullshit. So, but if I can't, I'll just leave it a standard stream because I figured that part out at least. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Sam, I definitely want to thank you for doing this because I
No
honestly,
problem.
I was real iffy if I even wanted to piss with it. And like
Mm.
I said, I dumped a lot of fucking real life shit on you guys and just want you guys to know where I'm coming from. It's
Yeah. All right. See you later, Prokilla.
basic. Basically, I didn't mean to be a piece of shit. I apologize.
You weren't. All right. See you
All
later,
right,
man.
Sam. So we'll talk later, Sam. All right,
Yeah.
goodbye,
Have a good
guys.
one. All right. That was that. Uh.